Alright, take two, we're back. So North Carolina has been trying to see itself as a progressive state, but I think that there's still lots of lines of difference that need to be crossed in our state. There are racial lines and ethnic lines we have to learn how to work across, huge geographic differences we have to learn to work across, but there's also this big issue about a really young and highly educated state without very many young leaders in high-profile positions, whether that be in political positions or other type of leadership positions. And so I think traction is building a cohort of leadership for all different types of leadership roles that our state needs, because the people who are in those roles now will not be there forever. And somebody has to be ready to step in. So that's what we're getting ready to do.
That's great. That's great. I think you'll find, hopefully, we look back and there'll be a few policy accomplishments, real things we can look back on that will be specific indicators of lives well spent. Hopefully also we'll see that contributed to something bigger than even that. And third, I hope that we look back and have sort of the meaningful network of relationships we see between each other when we're 65, and it just feels cool, right? We have kids that are becoming activists and going off to school, whatever, and it's just like, it's like when somebody's retiring from, Rennell's drugstore, and but instead of hanging out with the drugstore buddies, they're hanging out with their change-making buddies, and that's what I hope.
And that's the other thing. We're going to make change-making and political involvement fun. It's not, people aren't going to see it as work, something that they have to do on top of the other stuff they do. People are going to be like, oh yeah, I want to do that. Because I want to do that because it's fun and because it's going to change the stuff that I think needs to be changed. And so I'm going to be engaged, because to not be engaged would actually be a loss for me, because I wouldn't have the fun I would give up.
Get off bus.
Jefferson Smith, another man you need to listen to. Thanks everybody.
Thanks everybody.